Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil. And in this video, guys, I want to talk about farms that lead into one another. This is a topic that I've kind of been playing with in the back of my head of how I wanted to show you guys a couple of these farms that tie in really nice together. Some of these are pretty obvious, they're really well known. Some of these other ones, I think it just takes you to kind of step back and see it right in an easier form. I think a lot of times one of the issues that I see a lot of players go through is that they don't always think through the most logical farm next because again, as I've said before, you kind of look at this journey guide and you go, ooh, like shiny, look like Sith Eternal would be easy, or oh yeah, I want to get Lord Vader, or I'm just gonna go right into Jabba or Jedi Master Kenobi. We don't think about the other steps, things that are involved in that could help you along the way and boost your roster at the same time. So let's get started, guys. Let's talk about this. Now, let's start with our Executor, right? This is easy. Executor into the Dark Side Galactic Legends, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and Sith Eternal. Everybody always says, oh, it ties in so well with Sith Eternal. Like, ugh. Yes, you get 3 requirements with Executor. You get 3 requirements for Sith Eternal. Darth Vader to Relic 7, the TIE Bomber, and Piet, right? You get 3 Sith Eternal requirements. But I'm going to argue that what you get for Kylo Ren is all the bounty hunter ships that you need to start competing. You get those ships that you need to compete in that finalizer event. And that is so much more important. I think, like, Sith Eternal, guys, in my opinion, and I will show you, I've done a video on it, and I'll show again where I think you should farm him. In my farming guide, I recommend going, Executor, and then you kind of fold into the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren farm. Obviously, with the new raid change, I don't know what my approach will be for you guys. I'm very honest with that. We're going to kind of see. I have some ideas, but right now, that's still the farming guide. When I need to update that, I will make sure to put that in a video. But I wanted to at least call this out as like the most popular, where everybody loves doing like these guys almost right in a row. You share some farms with Sith Eternal, but he's really just so lackluster that it's not worth going and investing all those materials when you could be farming other things. So the next one that I actually really think people don't recognize right off the bat is that you get Executor, which is going to give you the bounty hunters, some Empire stuff, right? But that's what you need for Chewbacca is bounty hunters. You also need those bounty hunter ships to get the Millennium Falcon. So now you not only have Chewbacca, you have the Millennium Falcon, you'll have Han Solo, you can go get Jedi Knight Luke. And then that getting Jedi Knight Luke gives you the option to go after Jedi Master Luke or Jabba the Hutt. Either one, I think you can kind of interchange them after this. It's going to depend on where your roster is, what you're kind of doing. But I mean, this guys right here is, I'm really debating. Like, I right now, I think I would probably throw Jabba before Jedi Master Luke in here if you're starting today, right? Like if you were starting a brand new account today, Java might be that first GL coming up. I don't know that I'm there yet, but with this change to the raids, one of my big reasons for going Kylo so early was his viability in raids. And with that going away, Java may end up being play just for all the different things he's needed in. Again, guys, we're not there yet, but as we approach closer, that may be the case, so keep an eye out. But guys, this is where I think players kind of don't think through all the stuff that you do, right? The bounty hunters, the Millennium Falcon, leading into Jedi Knight Luke, who needs, Darth Vader, right, as one of the requirements. One of the other requirements for Jedi Knight Luke is our King Wampa. Guys, I gotta get creative and fit it in here. I'm not just gonna put it at the beginning for you. If you guys want to see Wampa hit Relegate live on stream, all you need to do, smash that subscribe button, leave likes, leave comments. We get to 5,000 subscribers, I will hold a special live stream and we will take Wampa all the way to Relegate for you guys. As always, guys, let's keep going, right? We have to, sign that contract, but we've got to get back into the video. So we've got Executor. Then this is where I would farm Sith Eternal, right? So you'll get your Executor, right? But like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, he needs Emperor Palpatine at Relic 7. So there's another Sith Eternal requirement done. Lord Vader, he's got a couple of things that can help out with Sith Eternal as well. Grand Moff Tarkin is a Relic 7 requirement for him. Count Dooku is a Relic 8 requirement. What you're doing is that you're kind of delaying Sith Eternal until later on when you will have accumulated all these other pieces throughout your farming of better things, right? Because right now Sith Eternal just is not that good to pour in those resources early on. So what I'm recommending is build him when you've already done over half of his requirements for other farms. And then guys, I mean, it's amazing. Like I'm not exaggerating when I say that you're halfway done with Sith Eternal and you haven't even really thought about him. So that's why I say that share a few Rex. The last one I want to talk about here is Separatists all the way to Jedi Master Kenobi. You guys got to follow me here. Trust me, it works. It works out. So you get your Separatists, right? Your Geonosians are normally that team that most people get, and they unlock Padme. Once you get Padme, you can start working on your General Skywalker, right? You're going to work on Padme Galactic Republic, go to the General Skywalker, farm those characters up. Then the Separatist characters you need for General Skywalker are the droids and Asajj Ventress. Well, you swap out Asajj Ventress after you're done with her, right? After you're done with the event, and put General Grievous in that team, relic him up. That leads you into Jedi Master Kenobi, who's a requirement, as Grievous as a requirement, Magna Guard's a requirement, and then obviously General Kenobi, Shaak Ti are requirements for that Jedi Master Kenobi farm. A negotiator is. So you've kind of, you think, oh, cool, like you've done this work, right? Here's the next step to this, right? You go and get Jedi Master Kenobi that way. And I like doing this on stream. I think this is my new way. So you go and you get your 501st, right? In particular, right, you're going to get the full team here, but we'll put the two that, you get Echo and your ARC Trooper, right? You know what? We're going to throw the other two guys in here. But you get those guys with the 501st, and it leads you into Lord Vader. Because you think, how does that work? Well, you've got your General Skywalker, right? You go and get Jedi Master Kenobi because you're closer there, right? You are, after doing all these things right here, you'll be pretty close to Kenobi. At least from the work that you've put in, right? That reasonably. Then you have this 501st here, right? So you go and get General Skywalker, build up your 501st. Arc and Echo are both characters that you need for Lord Vader as it is. So by filling in all these things, you kind of complete your roster along the way. That if I just went and got General Skywalker and then went and got Lord Vader and don't build my 5, I build Echo and I build ARC Trooper, but not 5s and Rex, my roster's missing so much. So by just plugging in these characters here and there, you're making your roster better, and you're leading down that path of getting that Galactic Legend that's going to make a difference in your account, guys. But that's the video. I kind of wanted to do this because I know a lot of people love doing this, right? They love like Piet, and then, getting Executor and Kylo and Sith Eternal all right in a row. And that's great, but there are much smarter ways to do that. And I think with this new raid system that's coming in, I'm almost wondering if, coming down to this one right here, if you go Jabba first, and then we come back in and you get Jedi Master Luke. I'm wondering if this is the play, guys. I think, you guys keep looking at the farming guide, keep watching the channel. I think this will be the play as we move into that new thing, especially once Jabba's requirements go double drops. I mean, he'll definitely be that first Galactic Legend that I recommend, because there's so much value he brings to your team that right now I just think he's a little bit too expensive from how slow his shards are to get compared to others. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Hopefully this helps you. I've been trying to put out some videos here to help you plan out your farming. I think it's an area that I've seen a lot of people are weak in, that they don't really plan out their farms. And so hopefully by giving you guys the knowledge to understand how your farming can lead into something else, you can plan better and progress your roster faster and farther in the game. As always, guys, I love every single one of you. May the force be with you. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.